Welcome everybody. What is going on? We are doing collector box roulette tonight. Hopefully everybody can hear me and see me. Let me know if you cannot. We've got 12 collector booster boxes. We have, well, not 12 contestants. We have 12 slots with 12 different people purchased of slots for this. We're gonna rip open a bunch of collector boxes tonight for a bunch of you all. We've got some people. Let me hit the button. Ready? I can. Oh, we got a wheel of names here that are gonna be here. We also have a wheel of collector boxes. Today is gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna spin the wheel. One wheel spin, another wheel spin, and we're gonna open that collector box for that person. They paid the average price of all these collector boxes, and the big win here is a Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle Earth special edition. Look how special it is. Look at how special the box is. So that's gonna be the big win. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. It's gonna be a good time. I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do like other packs tonight. If this goes really quick, I don't know how long this is gonna take. We've never done this before. If this goes really quick and it's like 9:15, 9:30, we may throw up some other packs for you all and allow you to. Oh, we lost double masters. Allow you guys to open up some more packs. Otherwise, we will. What's up, Madison? How are you, my friend? What is up, Chase? What is up, the Tintin, Pandora's Deck Box, Vampire Laugh, Iron Bank is Gaming? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. So I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do more packs or anything, but if we do, we will do it. We will have some more fun and we'll have ourselves a good time. How's everybody doing? What is up, Madison? And what is up, Maggie? Yo, let's go. All right, so let's warm it up a little bit. Let's do let's warm up a little bit. Let's give some people some time to get in here. What do I have? We're gonna open a couple Kaldheim set packs. We're just gonna let some people roll in here. Let's see what we get from a Kaldheim. Oh, this is a Kaldheim draft pack. Let's see, just gonna warm it up. I would do this as a giveaway, but that's gonna be too much time. Maybe we'll do a giveaway later. Here we go. Let's just warm it up. Just to see how's everybody doing. How's life? What are you guys doing? I can't talk without opening something on the channel. Yeah, we get the Ridian, God of the Worthy. There we go. Protect your shield. Who knows what that's worth? What else we got? It's going, says Marque. Louis, I asked Chase the same question you do every day. What is that? Is that about the textured foiled shielded? Is that what you're asking about? When am I going to get a texture foil shielded? What's up, Full Moon Manor? All 12 slots did get purchased. Ooh, a pathway. Look at that. Oh, the ring? Yeah. Tell him to propose. Just propose right now while you're watching the stream, Chase. What could be better than this right now? Hold on. What could be better? What could be better than proposing with this ugly mug on the screen? You know? I think that's perfect. I shouldn't hit buttons. Sorry, I shouldn't hit buttons. I have this whole thing set up to record stuff. And it's like when I hit face, I forget that it lowers the volume and it does different things. My bad. I should not ever mess around with my technology. I'm good at technology, but I'm too busy to do it right. I don't have enough time in my life to do it right. Boomer Louie. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Do we have most of the people here? If you're in the chat or if you're in the list, if you're on this list, say here, just like just clock in. Here, I'm gonna hit a button again. Just clock in. Do we collect sumo cards? I do not. If you're here, just clock in the chat. Ryan's here. Nick's J's here. Yummy, yum, eat 'em up. Mark K's here. Dude, yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. It's Tim here, Timothy. Do we got Lou? Are you here? Rob, are you here? Rob's got one slot. Ryan's got a bunch of slots. Ryan's here. Matthew W's here. It seems like everybody's here. We'll get started. We'll get rolling. I should have thought of a better way to start this. You guys have a better way for me to start? What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about something for 2 minutes. Give me a 2-minute conversation. What's up, Wes? Give me a 2-minute conversation, everybody. One question, 2 minutes on the timer. We're going to set a timer. We're going to talk about this for 2 minutes. Francesco is here. Francisco is here. We got a 2-minute timer going off. We're going to talk about whatever you want for 2 minutes. Odds of Star Wars coming back. Okay. Star Wars can never come back. Star Wars is dead. Okay. Disney has completely killed Star Wars. Do you know why that is? See, Star Wars used to be all about the story. Hold on. This is my audio. Star Wars used to be all about the story. It was about, Luke and Leia. You didn't know they were siblings. You didn't know that. You didn't know that until later on because they were good at telling stories. But today, in this day and age, Star Wars is about the special effects and the lightsaber battles. Nobody gave two flying Fs about the Star Wars lightsaber battles in 1977. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. It was like, oh, that's cool. We've never seen that before. But nobody was like, dude, you got to go see the lightsaber battle. Today, all anybody cares about is the special effects and the lightsaber battles. And it's like, Disney puts so much time and effort and energy into special effects and these things that don't actually matter if you don't have a story. See, what people like is stories. People like to connect to things. They love looking at their life and their relationship with their father and comparing that to Star Wars and Luke and Vader and being like, well, at least it's not that bad, right? That's what people like. They don't care. Nobody's got us. Listen. I have a lightsaber here, but I'm not hitting people with it. It doesn't even have batteries. The batteries are not even charged on a lightsaber. So I don't care about how good the lightsaber battle is in the movie because I can't relate to it. But I can relate to the stories attached to those things. And that is why Star Wars is never coming back. It just can't. It's too far gone because they have lost the art of storytelling. And today, we have our own story to tell. We have our own story to tell about 12 people, really 6, 7 people, because Ryan bought 5 slots. We have our own story to tell about 12 collector boxes that need to be opened. They need to be opened. And here we go. We are starting, everybody. Welcome to the Collector Box Roulette. I don't know, Roulette? I think it's Roulette. Collector Box Roulette. We are going to try this again sometime. So if you are not in the Discord server, head on over to KitchenTableTCG.com. We're going to do a giveaway after box 6. So make sure you're in the Discord server so you know when we do this stuff. All right, let's get into it. So this ways this is going to work. We are going to, these are the 12 names. You can see I have not done anything. Results are 0. I have done nothing but put their 12 names into this list. Do I think I'll have enough collector Final Fantasy packs? I'm going to save collector packs of Final Fantasy for streams like this. Excuse me. So I've done nothing to this list. All I've done is put their names. These are people who have purchased slots here. They purchased these slots. And then over here, I have another window that is the boxes. These are, again, I've done nothing. I have not done any results yet. Let me show. There's no, I don't want to hit that. I've done no advanced things or whatever. So what we're going to do, we're going to shuffle all these names up. Ready? Bloop, bloop. We're going to shuffle all the names a bunch of times. That's shuffled. And then we're going to shuffle the boxes a bunch of times. Boom, boom, boom. And here's how we're going to do this. We're going to pick a name, and this will be the first person. Here we go. This will be the first person, and we will remove their name after they are pulled. Surprise, surprise, it's Ryan M. Ryan M is going to get the first box. We're going to remove Ryan M, just one of them. And then we're going to roll this box. So Ryan M, you're up first. I know nobody's surprised here. No way. Oh my gosh. all that storytelling to set up the stream, to set up the entirety of this going down the thing, and breaks the heart of everybody else involved. Ryan, you couldn't have waited like 5 more. At least give it the energy. All right, Ryan gets the Lord of the Rings special edition. That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. I'm going to get emails from 7 other people. All right. Ryan gets the special collector one. All right, Ryan, can we wait to open it? Can we wait to open? You can do it last. All right, we're going to do it last. We're opening this, okay? All right. Here we go. This is Ryan. Ryan, that's you. All right. God, I hate my life. This is why we can't have fun things. Ryan, I mean, I'm happy for you because you did put a lot to do it. We are opening all the boxes. Yes. Here we go. I hope that the rest of the boxes have fire in them. Ryan gets picked again. That's great. We're getting Ryan out of the way. Ryan gets picked again. Let's see what else Ryan gets to open. All right, Ryan's going to get Tarkir Dragonstorm. All right, Ryan. Here we go. Oh, I literally didn't do that on the screen. It was Ryan twice here. I can show you the results. That's my bad. It was Ryan twice here, and it was Tarkir Dragonstorm there. I'm sorry, everybody, that wasn't on screen. I will make sure. I forgot to hit the button. So, I am very sorry, but there's the results. You can see them here. Good thing it saves the results. Ryan M, Ryan M, and Tarkir Dragon. I forgot to hit the button. My bad. I'm learning. Here we go. Ryan's going to get Tarkir Dragonstorm. I'm going to keep these boxes off because otherwise it's just too much for me to keep track of here. We're going to get Ryan out of the way, all of his things. Here we go. Tarkir Dragonstorm for Ryan. We're opening all the boxes. I got to play some music. It's very boring as a person who hangs out. You guys can't hear. I can't hear the music that you guys are hearing. I got to play some Blink-182. Spice up my day. Here we go, Ryan. Let's have some fun, everybody. We still have lots of serialized stuff to pull. Brothers War has serialized cards. Doctor Who has serialized. Modern Horizons 3 has serialized. There's a lot of fun things we can open. Here we go, Ryan. Let's see what we get. Let's go, baby. Nevri, Heart of the Storm. Starting out with a mythic. Death Begets Life. Windcrag Siege. Tempest Technique. And Dragonfire Blade. Then a Swamp. This set seems to be doing really good. Tarkir. Have a lot of people. We sold out of. I kept one case for streaming. We sold out of packs today at the store. So I got to decide what I want to do. Here's lots of the rare land cycle because I thought I was going to be able to restock some boxes at Distro. Distro had no product this week. No boxes. Not even like a limit of one. Crazy. Absolutely a crazy scenario that they didn't have any restock. I was told that this week they're going to have one-ofs as a restock. Eshik, Steamer's Roar. I was told this week they'll have like one-ofs, like basically every store will be able to get one box. Planes for our island. But that does nothing. I mean, we're supposed to do one box as a store. And other than that, people Like, love opening it locally. It's been awesome. And then obviously streaming, it's been really good too. You guys have been eating it up. So, Stadium Headliner. Crater Hoof Behemoth. There we go, Ryan. Starting off our first big pull so far. Anafenza, Unyielding Lineage, and the Strike Leader. Wow. I will not say that out loud. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. Everybody in chat, you guys respond how I should respond there. Lotus Dancers. Look at them. They're dancing. The Lotus Dancers. Chico, Paragon of the Way. Oh, I put mythics down here. What am I doing? My piles are... Nope. I just have my piles different. United Battlefront. Canopy of Gargantuan. And Stillness in Motion. So the serialized card doesn't really have anything to do with this set being successful. Honestly, the one serialized card thing where it's like 500 and it's only one card, I don't think really sells packs. Ooh, Ugin! We get an Ugin and a Scavenger. I think this kind of stuff is what sells these packs. Ugin, Eye of the Storms. Let's freaking go. Congrats, Ryan. It's a big first. I guess that's really our first hit. Ugin, Eye of the Storms. Another foil this time. Crater Hoof. Yeah, dude. The tariffs, I mean, back and forth and back and forth. Who knows what's actually going to happen? I don't think that that's going to be... I don't think that that's why Distro doesn't have a second wave, to be honest. So, uh-oh. Do you see it? Dragon Scale. It's an Arid Mesa Dragon Scale. Ryan on fire tonight. Ryan went big today and coming out big. Holy moly. The Dragon Scale foil Arid Mesa. These, last time we were streaming, somebody told us, I didn't ever look this up, but that there was zero of these on TCG Player. Herd Heirloom, Arbor Adherent, and a Nega Flush Crafter. All right, Ryan, starting out big. It's not a serialized card, but it is a Dragon Scale foil. Look at that. Dragon Scale foil. And yes, Chase, we can work that out. Arid Mesa. There we go, baby. Dragon Scale foil. You got an Ugin. What a box. All these collector boxes are printed in Japan. And additionally, even if they did have like the US printers doing everything, they still are buying their ink and that kind of stuff from other countries. So Kisha Village. Those lands, other than the island version, have not done super well. United Battlefront. Oh, Mistrise Village, just like what we were talking about. This one's doing super well. It doesn't seem like the rest of them are doing very well. We bought a couple of them today. They were all like $1 or $2. Sage of the Skies, Kotis, Sibsig Champion, Mythic, Eshki Dragonclaw. Now this stuff is doing super good. These island foils are super hard to pull and are doing really good. And are sitting at like $8, something like that for most of them. Bird and a Kishla Village this time. Well, do you guys think there's going to be any other of these that are sleepers? Like obviously everybody's talking about the island one, but do you think any of them are sleepers? Winter Night Stories in foil. All right, Ryan, this box is slowed down, but you got an Ugin and an Arid Mesa Dragon Scale. So, I mean, so far you're doing pretty good. And you also, and now a Genesis Ultimatum, another special guest. And you've also already won the big prize for the night. So, oh, and a Mox Jasper. Why not just keep winning, Ryan? Why not just keep winning, buddy? Just keep on winning. Let's freaking go, dude. Team Ryan. Ryan, home run hitter. Biggest sleeper card in the set is Voice of Victory. Yeah, Ryan, you got no complaints this day. Narset, Jeskai, Waymaster. This is the last pack. Mountain Monastery, Diviner of Myths, and a Flamehold Grappler. All right, Ryan, home run, dude. Home run. Mox Jasper in foil. Ugin in non-foil. Crater Hoof Behemoth in non-foil. Then, on top of that, as if that wasn't already pretty good box. You got the Arid Mesa in Dragon Scale and then the Crater Hoof Behemoth. So absolute home run of a box. Absolutely amazing. Ryan better cool his pulls. He won't have that luck on the box. Yeah, listen, that box is it's crazy. The Lord of the Rings box is crazy, and opening it is crazy. But it's a lot more fun when we get to open things. And I think it's cool because you win, and now you get to open a Lord of the Rings box. Yeah, it's fun. All right, Ryan, got your box here. Hypothetically, a stream like this goes a little quicker because we have not all the packaging. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to hit the button this time. Wheel is on. My bad on the last time. Let's see who this is going to be first. The next big winner. We're going to rename this stream, everybody. It's just the Ryan M stream. It is the Ryan M stream. Ryan M wins again. It is the Ryan M stream, everybody. This time, Ryan is going to get Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. All right, Ryan. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Remove. Hope you guys like Ryan. I like Ryan. I'm Team Ryan. Ryan. So Ryan's looking for, this is the first set. Do you guys remember this? This is the first set that had like Chase. So this has the what's it called? I can't pronounce it. I want to be Ryan's friend. The Neon Ink. It's like it's a K word, isn't it? Like I don't even remember. The Neon Ink. The card sucks though. The card's really bad. But it's like a big chase. Now the other thing this set's really cool. This set has, and I think every pack's gonna have at least one, is the Japanese lands. Oh, these packs are crazy hard to open. Dude, I haven't opened this set forever. I love this set. Inkrise Infiltrator, Network Disruptor, Reinforced Ronin, Jukai, Naturalist, Azusa's Many Teachings, and our first of the Japanese lands. Oh, I love these so much. Is a Plains. Hegasua, that's what it is. Ryan's address is my address. Very interesting. March of the Wretched Sorrow. Myelin, the Grim Betrayal. Gorgo, Disciple of and it hits. This is the card we're looking for in the inked cards. And an Otawara, Soaring City. This is a pretty good land. The channel lands were very good. Anybody going to MagicCon, says Ryan. Beetle, Hidden Cruelty, and oh dude, the Swamp. Dude, I love these lands so much. Every pack's gonna have one. Those lands are $4 or $5 each too. I have a draft set of those. Surgical Hacker Mech, Universal Surveillance, Mindlink Mech, March of Swirling Myths, and our first mythic is a Spirit Sisters Call. Man, they have really changed collector packs. The pull rates on mythics way lower here. Yeah, the yellow ink was the exclusive WPN promo. Oh, we're looking for Boseiju in this set too. Here's the mountain, absolutely gorgeous mountain. Blade Master, Moon Circuit Hacker, Fang of Shikai, and a Thundering Raiju. Silk Guard, Invoke Justice, that's a pretty good card. March of Reckless Joy, another great card, and a foil mirror box. Yellow is not the chase color. The red is the chase color. The green and blue are relatively cheap. Here's my favorite of all the swamps. My favorite of the swamps. Red is the chase. It's very, very hard to get. I think the red is like the one that's in less than 1% of collector packs or whatever. And then the other ones aren't that expensive. They're only like $60 or something. Sozakin, Crucible of Defiance. These are good cards. That whole cycle is pretty good. Kodama of the West Tree. And a Tezzeret. And now Medican Core. All right, Tezzeret, 2 mythic pack there. Kodama of the West Tree and Tezzeret, Betrayer of Flesh. Pretty good. Oh, Wandering Emperor's in this set. Yeah. Boseiju, Wandering Emperor. And there's some other card. I don't remember what it is. It's pretty good. Might just mean me thinking about the lands, though. These are arguably the best full art lands in any collector packs. Agree? Disagree? You tell me. Blade Master. Asari Captain. Yeah, the channel lands are very strong. Teachings of the Kirin. This is a very fun set to draft, too. One of my favorite draft sets in a very long time. Satar. I can't pronounce any of these cards right. I'm not even going to try, to be honest. What are these piles? Oh, that's the mythic. Only 3 mythics so far. Oh, the oil slick foils are good, but those weren't in collector packs. Streets? Did Streets have gilded lands? I don't think Streets had gilded foil lands. I don't think they had that. If they did, Josh would only be talking about those. Island. Sunblade Samurai. The Ambusher. Kido Soul of Kamigawa. This is such a good draft set. Genesis Engine. Thundering Raiju again. Tamshi Reality Architect. And a Mindlink mech. You see how much more powerful collector packs have gotten? It's kind of crazy. I hate the Japanese words on the card. I know that this is an island. And I like the art a lot on all the Japanese anime art. I like the art a lot. I just want to be able to read my Magic cards, which I don't feel like is asking that much. Cloud Steel, one with the Kami, Ogre Head Helm, Teachings of the Kirin, and a March of the Swirling Midst. I love these showcase foils. It's all out assault. I can't read. I guess we should call these all out assaults, huh? We put it all out assault. Oh my gosh. Otawara, another one. There we go. I think that's the... Other than Boseiju, that's the best one, I think. Cyber Drive, Eater of Virtue, Satsuki, and Kodaya, Soul of Kamigawa. All right, Ryan, kind of a little bit of a boring box, but you've had quite the night so far, okay? You've had quite the night so far, so let's not lose sight of that. Upside Down Fall, the Lord Kanda, Mountain, Greasefang, Research Thief, Springleaf Avenger, Kyoda, the Soul of Kamigawa, and Ao, the Dawn Sky. That is a pretty good looking dragon. I forgot there was like a dragon theme in here. Pretty good. Yeah, nobody likes red lands. Another upside down. That whole thing got printed upside down. Island or plains, whatever it is. Nashi, the Moon Sage's Scion, another mythic foil. Access Denied. Lion Sash. Farewell, that was a good card in the set. And Elingjo I can't pronounce that. Uprising. These sorcerer cards look weird. Forest. Reinforced Ronin. Samurai. Specialist. The Mindlink mech. I feel like that's the 8th Mindlink mech we've gotten. Hidetsuga Consumes All. Invoke Despair. And another word I can't pronounce. Visionary. All right, Ryan. Last shot at a Neon Ink Hidetsuga. You got an island. Fearless Samurai. There's the Hidetsuga. It's just not the right one. Ruthless Technomancer. The Seat of the Empire. another Mindlink mech, and the restoration of, I can't pronounce. All right, so that box was interesting. Again, the big win for these boxes, in my opinion, you get a ton of value out of the lands. Those are all $4 to $5 each. No Boseiju, which is not great. And your mythics, I mean, nothing that really stood out to me. Kind of a missed box there, Ryan, but you had yourself a pretty good start to the night so far other than that. So I don't think we're hurting so far. Thank you for playing, my friend. What's up, Crawfish Cigarette? Look, I'm not going to forget to put it on the screen. Wheel of Names back on the screen. Let's see who is winning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just making sure I took it off last time. Here we go. Let's see who's going first. Our first non-Ryan is Francisco. Francisco, you are up, my friend. Francisco. Let's go. Let's see what box you are opening. Looks like it's going to be Commander Legends Baldur's Gate. Here we go, Francisco. Baldur's Gate. Let's go, my friend. This is a pretty good set right now. Lots of dragons. We're looking for, what are we looking for? Ancient Copper Dragon, Ancient Silver Dragon, still pretty good, I think. This is a big set. No serialized, but still a very good set. Francisco, this is for you, my friend. Let's see how it goes. What's up, Screen Watcher 33? Man, every single one of these packs is different. We opened a ton of this because this was one of the sets that like didn't sell very well because the price was so ridiculous on it. So I opened a ton of this set trying to get Ancient Dragons to sell. Bountiful Promenade, good land cycle on this one too. Nira, Wild Mage, the Shattered one, and another the Shattered one. Double Ancient Copper, let's go. So yeah, this set I don't think was underestimated. I think this set was just overpriced. I think Wizards messed up the price on this set is what happened, in my opinion. People were excited about it, but they just didn't want to spend the money because it was so expensive. And then there was no like big home runs other than the dragons, which are cool, but like also they don't go in every deck. Descent into the Avernus. All right, that was kind of a nothing pack. The dragons are super powerful. Drafting this is a blast. Again, I go back to like the limited environment of this is super fun. And yeah, I think this was very close to Double Masters. So you had all these expensive sets all at once. There may be some expensive commons and uncommons in this too. I don't know them off the top of my head though. Sky Diamond, Commander, Flaming Fist, and a Basilisk Collar. This was a pretty expensive card for a while. The Spawn. Look at that artwork. Font of Magic. Our first mythic is a Font of Magic. Duke under Ravengard. Older Ravengard. Babia. And Earthquake Dragon. This set's very, very fun to draft. If you have not gotten that opportunity. A lot of people didn't get that opportunity because this came out like right at the tail end of the pandemic. So a lot of people didn't get the opportunity to draft this. If you've not drafted this, I highly recommend pick up a draft box and get 4 friends, sit around a table and draft this and then play Commander. Seasoned Dungeoneer and another land cycle, the Spire Garden. These are good lands. These are good hits. Those are about $10 each, I think. Gale, the Waterdeep Prodigy. Regrada, Goret's Boss, and a Fraying Line. Okay. Isn't it just crazy how many more hits collector boxes have added to it recently. Like when we're opening Tarkir Dragonstorm, it's like every pack has a mythic, and then these are like hard. Man, lots of. I don't think that was me opening the pack. That damage, just the pack itself had damage. Far Traveler, the Harvester, the Horror Harvester. Look at that thing. Right out, Duskmorn, Folk Hero, a background. Oh, this was the background set. They added backgrounds. Wrathful Red Dragon, the Council of Four, Jaheira. This was one of the first commanders that I drafted. I remember that vividly. Hurricane Rob, you did not get called yet. You did not get called yet. That's true. I was losing at commander. You did not get called yet, Hurricane Rob, but I will go ahead and ruin the fun for you. Ryan pulled the Lord of the Rings box, the very first box, the very first one. It kind of was a little bit of a letdown. Not gonna, oh, Mindstone. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was a little bit of a letdown for the first person to win it, but we are holding the box till the end to open Blood Money. That's a cool card. It's a good one. First foil mythic, Spectacular Showdown, the Pact. Oh, this is a good card too. That was a fun one. And Battle Angels of Tyre. This was a pretty good card for a while. I don't know if that's held up. We sold so much singles from this set. We just had to because nobody wanted the boxes. And this set saw a huge resurgence recently with Tarkir Dragonstorm. Give Rob the Karlov's Manor. Flaming Fist. Scion of the Hollister. Noble Heritage, another background. The Hunter, another land cycle, the Luxury Suite. That's 3. That's pretty good. Shameless Charlatan, the Ship here, and a Kindred Discovery. That's a big one. That's a cool one to have in the full art foil. That's pretty good. All right, Francisco, you're doing all right. We need a dragon though. We need an ancient copper or ancient brass. Really, any of the ancient dragons we need. Other than I think the white one is not very good. Any of the dragons we need. All right, Acolyte, the Visitor. Oh, Minskin Boo, Timeless Hero. This is a good card. And now a Black Market Connections. There we go. Good reprint in the set, right? I think that's a good one. I can't keep track of my reprints. Karlach, Fury of Avernus, a mythic in the etched foil, and another Regatta. Yeah, the foil etched mono black cards are also very good. Dude, every single first card has this issue. It's not me opening it. It's like a little print hickey under the card. It's not the opening. It's crazy. Force. Oh, the lightning bolt. I always thought this lightning bolt was pretty sick. I thought it looked pretty good. I'm going to put that in the hit pile. Traverse the Outlands. Mocking Doppelganger, Monster Manual, Gorgon, Wise Mentor, Nira, Wild Mage, and a Baldur. Oh, that card's sick. I don't think it's worth a ton, but holy moly, is that card sick. Look at that artwork. Mythic Demon Baldur. Watch how carefully I open this. Yeah, it's a hit. Good. All right, the Moss Diamond. See a little damage right there. Swiftfoot Boots is uncommon. That's huge. Not huge, but it's good. All that stuff adds up. Drow Apostate. Ravenloft Adventurer. Astron's Thirst. Maisie True Sword Paladin. Gale. And Jaheira. All right, we need to hit. You got 2 packs left. We need an Ancient Dragon. We need an Ancient Dragon. Another Moss Diamond. Emerald Archdruid. The Master Chef. And another Jaheira. Brotherstorm Quasit. The Flutist. Jan Jessen. The Adept. And a Majestic Genesis. All right, we're getting lots of mythics now in the full box topper version. but Majestic Genesis is not an ancient dragon. All right, Francisco, we need an ancient dragon, my friend. Everybody say dragon, 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 dragon. We need an ancient dragon, Francisco. This is what you need. Dragon, 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 dragon. Evolving Wilds, Mindstone, Mountain, dragon, dragon, dragon. The God, the Miracle Lord of Bones. The Haunted One, another background, this time in a mythic. Wand of Wonder. Another Miram, Sentinel Worm, that's a good card. Oh, Elminster is a cool card. Is it a dragon? Uh-oh. Wrathful Red Dragon. The Red Dragon is not an ancient dragon. The Wrathful Red Dragon comes back for its wrath. We got a dragon, everybody. It is just not an ancient dragon. All right, Francisco. Well, thank you for playing, my friend. You got some cool cards. I don't know that this one was a big hit, though. I'm not going to lie to you. But you got some cool cards that are still fun. Elminster, I always thought that was a really fun Planeswalker. And thank you for playing, my friend. Those Ancient Dragons, man. I remember this set was hit or miss with those Ancient Dragons. Hit or miss. But you did get, oh, the other thing you had there, Francisco, was those 3 of the dual lands that come in non-tapped because there's, you're playing Commander. All right, let's see who's up next, everybody. Let's see who's up next. Thank you to everybody who played, by the way. Let's see who is up next. Is it going to be Lou N? All right, Lou. Let's see what you're playing, my friend. Lou N. Let's see. Let's remove. Let's see which box you are opening, Lou. Ooh, it's going to be on Modern Horizons. Is it 2 or 3? Modern Horizons 2. All right, Lou. Modern Horizons 2. Where are you at, Modern Horizons 2? Here we go, Lou. Dude, Modern Horizons 2. One of the most high-selling sets of all time. Only outshined. Who gets Modern Horizons 2? It does rhyme. Only outshined by Lord of the Rings. That's the only set that's ever sold more than Modern Horizons 2. Is Lord of the Rings. Lou, this is your box, my friend. Let's have some fun. I love MH2, dude. This is still one of the most open boxes in the store in terms of packs, people buying stuff. People love this. Fetch lands. Dude, people love anything that has fetch lands in it. These packs are super easy to open. The opposite. They change the packs so often on this stuff. All right, these packs are historically very, very, very spiky. Very, very spiky. But boxes are usually pretty safe. But they're usually very, very spiky. You're going to have packs that feel terrible. And then you're going to have packs that are completely loaded. I can't pronounce that either. Dahada. First Mythic. Talisman of Resilience. Some of these talismans are pretty good. Fairy Seer. And starting out strong with the Arid Mesa. It's an Arid Mesa type of day today. Hitting lots of Arid Mesas. And a Give Progenitor Ooze. Let's track the fetch lands separately. I love those retro frame etched cards. Oh, they look so good. They look so good. Island. These never did anything. The etched regular lands. Karth the Lion. Magnus of the Bridge. Faithless Salvaging. Vile Entomber. Ornithopter Paradise. Card. Is this the one that's the... Nope, not the one. Force of Negation. Oh, dude, Lou. Holy moly. Arid Mesa and a Force of Negation in your first 2 packs. An Inevitable Betrayal. Let's go. Force of Negation, a huge win. Huge, huge win. This is a good start. Good start, Lou. Good start. This set, it's just a blast. Just a blast. Underworld Cookbook, good card. Nettlecast. Late to Dinner. Harmonic Prodigy. Aramoeba, another Underworld Cookbook. Braids and Damn. See, you can have packs like that. That's the problem with buying a loose pack of this set, is you can just have a pack like that. Damn was a decent card for a while. But the problem with buying loose packs of MH2 is that, man, it can be spiky. Swamp, the Dockhand. That's a cool card. Lens Flare, Ragavan. I forgot Ragavan was in here too. Holy moly, Lou, you're on fire. You're on fire. Arid Mesa, Ragavan, Force of Negation. Holy moly, what a box. Goblin Archman. And now we have a Marsh Flats and a Force of Vigor and a Marsh Flats. Second fetch land. So what do you guys like better? Do you like the fetch lands that are foil etched, or do you like the fetch lands that are just foil? I'm a fan of the foil ones, I gotta say. The foil etched ones are cool, but I am a fan of the foil ones. Lou, this box it's treating you well. This box has been sitting in my room for a very long time. This box has been warming up. Territorial Kavu. They're both old border. Road, Ruin, Sarah's Emissary. Okay. Another Talisman. Jade Avenger. Counterspell, that's a decent hit. Persist. Rise and Shine. Alright, see. The pack had a Counterspell. That was the most expensive card in that pack. I mess up the piles. Foil etched, Blazeburger likes more. Here we go. Eurystri Fortune's Flame. I've never even heard of that card. World Weary, Sylvan Anthem, Mind Collapse, Magmatic Sinkhole, Extruder, Riptide Lavatory, and this one's always fun to do, is guess the card, win the card. All right, that was another rough pack. Come on, Lou. Ragavan. This has been decent. It's been good. Swamp, another Dam. Kitchen Imp. Titana, Protector of Argoth. Last Stop Chancellor. Step Through. Shardless Agent. And a Nykthos Paragon. The other thing we're looking for is Urza Saga is in here too. At rare, right? That's a rare in this set, I think. It's another huge hit. Mountain. Oh, Dothy Voidwalker. Another huge hit and rare. Arcbound Sakari, Thought Monitor, Weather the Storm. This is a great popper staple. Goblin, King of the Pride. Another Dothy Voidwalker. Holy moly, that one looks sick. Dude, that looks sick in the etched. And a Sanctum Weaver. All right, 2 Dothy Voidwalkers in that pack. Swamp. Glimpse of Tomorrow, Abundant Harvest, Ignoble Hierarch. That card was pretty good for a while. Lava Belly Sliver, Amoeba, and a Sword of Sinew and Steel, and then another Sarah's Emissary. All right, 2 mythic foils. Not like the best mythic foils in the set, but still 2 mythic foils. That sword is pretty sick. Anytime you get a sword, I think it's a win. Those are first mythic foils. Interesting. Interesting. This is going to be a spicy box. If those are our first 2 mythic foils, we're going to have a little spicy end to this, I think. Trying to keep trash off my floor. All right, here we go. Plains. Marsh Flats, our 3rd fetch land. Bloodhound, another counterspell. I like that counterspell. That's one of my favorite counterspells. Kitchen Imp, Glimmer Barn, Lava Belly Sliver, Archmage's Charm, and another Dahada. Okay. Archmage's Charm, another Gahadrone Dahada. Mythic Foil Borderless. All right, Lou, 2 packs, my friend. 2 packs. Let's get a home run here. Necrogoyf, Lazatop, Verdant Command, Marble Gargoyle, Tide Shaper, the Diamond Lion, and an Archmage's Charm. All right, that was not the home run. That one was not the home run. This has to be the home run, my friend. Let's go. Home run time, Lou. Home run time. Island. Arid Mesa. Boom. Home run time, baby. 4th fetch land. Faithless Salvaging. Give us another fetch land, baby. Fairy Seer. Rakdos Headliner. Nested Shambler. Goblin Engineer. Fractured Sanity. Oh, that was it. That was the last card. Foil Fractured Sanity. All right, so Lou, you had 4 fetch lands, 2 Arid Mesas, a Marsh Flats, and a Marsh Flats, and you had a Ragavan. Ragavan's good, and the Sword, and then some good rares too. This set's very wide. It's not a very mythic heavy set. It's a very wide set. Your fetch lands holding up a lot of that value too. All right, Lou. There we go. Oh, the Force of Negation. Yes, that's one of the rares that I was talking about. Dude, Force of Negation is one of those cards where I remember the first time I got to play that card, I was like, oh, this is so good. This is so much fun. Free counterspells are just, I mean, it's crazy. I have that in my my Gavi deck, and Gavi also has, there's also a card that you can cycle that counters a spell, and Gavi allows you to cycle things for free. So I had 2 counter spells. No joke, this happened. I had 2 counter spells that could be cast for free, and one of my friends played something. And I countered, and for some reason I also got to draw a card. Oh, when you cycle. So I did the free counter spell where you cycle, and then he countered the counter spell, but I cycled it, so I still got to draw a card, and I drew into the Force of Negation, and so then I got to use the Force of Negation to counter the original spell. Oh, it was so good. I mean, like, nothing has ever, all of Commander has been downhill since then, across the universe. It was amazing. All right, Lou, thank you for playing, my friend. Here we go. Let's see who is up next. We got 1, 2, 3. After this box, we're doing a giveaway. Rob, you got beat in your Commander game. Let's see what we have for you today, Rob. Here we go, Rob. Removing Rob. And Rob, let's see what box you get the joy of opening today. Bring me home, says Rob. Rob's gonna get Dominaria Remastered. Dominaria Remastered. This is another set, dude. This set is fire. No serialized cards here, but you've got Force of Will. Talking about free counter spells. You got Force of Will. You've got what's the Sylvan Library is in here. There's some other stuff in here too that's pretty good. So this set, we have done more Flip It or Rip It of this set in my store. Should never talk about Flip It or Rip It. People hate that. And my Commander decks, I have a ripped in half Force of Will, foil borderless, and a ripped in half Sylvan Library in my Commander decks from playing Flip It or Rip It. Denizen of the Deep. Boom. Foil. I love these retro frame foils. Yawgmoth. Brand Physician off the rip. Sick Yawgmoth. Arcadis. Royal Assassin. And a foil borderless counterspell. Love it. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. And the lands are pretty good. Rob won a Commander game today with Thoracle, so don't feel bad for him. All right. If you play pre-modern, this is the set for you. All right, this is the hits are right there. Vampiric Tutor. I forgot about Vampiric Tutor. Let's go. Foil Retro Frame Vampiric Tutor. Heck yeah, Rob. Love that. Gauntlet of Power, Urza's Blueprints, Vexing Sphinx, and Empty the Wardens. Ornithopter. This card's seen a resurgence too, right? Because of oh, Watch Me Know Modern, everybody. Ornithopter's seeing a lot more play because they unbanned Mox Opal in Modern. This is where you come, everybody, for your TCG news and deck techs. That's where you come. Right here at Kitchen Table TCG. I know my stuff. Beanpot? No, I'm right. I saw this on a YouTube video yesterday. Legacy Weapon, not the foil borderless mythic you want, my friend. Not the foil borderless mythic. Still a cool card. Not the foil borderless. But No Mercy. Dude, I love that artwork on that new No Mercy. So cool. 2 mythics. Mystic Remora. Good card. And a Dampening Sphere. Chainer's Edict and a Forest. Is that not true? Isn't that seeing? Aren't you capable of doing like turn 1 craziness now? Is that stuff? Triskelion. Birds of Paradise. Got the little bop. Love it. Hunting Grounds. Ooh, another mythic miss. Wild Dogs. Wild Dogs. Impulse. And an island, dude. Love the old islands. We opened this set so much. This is another set we opened a ton of. We opened this set so much that all my commander decks just have retro frame foil lands. I just have a box of retro frame lands. Because at the time when we were opening them, they were selling for like 30 cents each. I was like, I'm not selling these for 30 cents each. They're way too freaking cool. Arcanus the Omnipotent. And a Lyra Dawnbringer. Okay, Lyra Dawnbringer is cool. Spinal Embrace. Gamble. The Drake. I love this card. Street Wrath and another island. All right, we need a Force of Will, Rob. Come on, baby. Come on, we need Force of Will. Divine Statement is not Force of Will. Triskelion. Cryptic Gateway. And Decimate. And a Plains. All right, not the pack you wanted. It just takes one. I don't have a problem. Come on, baby. Force of Will. Let's go. Right here. Force of Will. Urza's Incubator. All right, still a good card. Retro Frame Foil. Urza's Incubator. Good card. Good card. Grim Lavamancer. Grim Lavamancer. And a Soul Canar, the Swamp King. Frantic Search. Throw that in your popper deck. And a Mountain. All right, Rob. Here we go. 4 packs left. I don't think Ancient Tomb's in here. No. Forgotten Ancient. It's Sylvan Library is the big one. Maids of Ith was one of the lands they threw in. I love that Maids of Ith. Dark Depths. Okay. That's a cool one. The retro frames are so cool. Counterspell. It's like, why did they ever go away from the retro frame? Oh, that's one of my favorite island arts. Sorry, forest arts. My bad. It's one of my favorite arts for force. I always thought those were sick. All right, Rob. 4 packs left, baby. Decimate. Oof. Oh, the World Gorger Dragon. That's a good hit. Dude, love that artwork too. Dragon's seen a huge resurgence. Clifftop Retreat. Opposition. Duress. And a Mountain. Tetiova. Yeah, Urza Saga has some of the best art in any lands. Royal Assassin, Arbora, Jester's Cap, and a Duress. Man, this set, I said this about the last set too, hit or miss on the packs. Some of the packs are just absolutely gas, dude. And then some of the packs are just like, what is that? That was a collector pack? That wasn't a draft pack? Gamble, but, you know, everything is a gamble, everybody. Everything is a gamble. Tonight's kind of degenerate gambling too, with the whole way we did this. Woodland Cemetery, Gerard's Verdict, and an island. All right, Rob. Oof, this needs to be a big pack, baby. Big pack right here. Everybody, give us a little Rob chat. Rob. Oh, maybe Robert. Rob. Come on, Rob. Let's go, baby. Team Rob. Looking for force of will. Should we do like a little pack trick? No, we don't do pack tricks on this channel. Here we go. This is it. Wrath of God. Okay. My mortgage is on the line. Wrath of God and an Entomb. Okay. Those are two good cards. And Denizen of the Deep and Denizen of the Deep and Renew the Faith. All right. I mean, it wasn't like the worst pack. Wrath of Gods are cool. Swords to Plowshares. There may have been some other Swords to Plowshares in the other park. All right, Rob. All in all, not like the absolute worst. We started off pretty strong with the Yawgmoth, and what else did we hit pretty strong at the beginning there? And the Vampiric Tutor. We started out pretty strong, but man, we kind of fell off there. A little bit. But thank you for playing, my friend. This is fun, opening the full box like this for one person. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it, but it's a lot of fun. Do you guys like it, or do you like it better when it's like back and forth? I just feel like sometimes when we're back and forth, it takes me a while to get to the next person, and like the streams feel a little bit slower. So I wanted to mix it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I said we were doing a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway. Everybody, make sure you're in the Discord server. I'll put it up right here. It's at KitchenTableTCG.com. Here we go. Giveaway. Make sure you're in the Discord server at KitchenTableTCG.com, and then go to giveaways. And we're going to do a G create here. What do I have? What are we doing? On behalf of everybody who was here, and on behalf of Ryan pulling the good stuff early, we're going to do a Commander Masters collector pack. Okay? You got 2 minutes to get, or 1 minute to get in the Discord server. 1 minute. Commander Masters collector. Box of draws in there. So you just hit this little react button to enter the giveaway, everybody. We're going to do a Commander Masters collector pack for the winner. Make sure you're in the Discord server. It's a good place to get information and to follow along with everything we do in the channel. And thank you to everybody who is here and who supports the channel. I know you guys think like, listen, it's always nerve-wracking. Even I've been doing this for what, 4 years now. When I go live, I still am like, is everybody going to show up? When I post a sale, I'm like, is everybody going to buy into this? And it's a lot of fun. So I just want to say thank you. Like, it's not lost on me how lucky I am to get to do this full time and be able to be a YouTuber and run a store and do the online thing. It's not lost on me how much fun this is. And I just want to say, like, none of this is possible without you. So thank you all for being here. And it's just awesome. I appreciate you all. And all right, I'll stop being all sappy. We'll see who wins this. Word up, nerd butt. The winner is Hollywood. Hollywood, you're the winner. Make sure you reach out to me on Discord so that you can send me your address. Here we go, Hollywood. Let's pull you a textured jeweled lotus. Textured jeweled lotus right here, baby. Textured jeweled lotus. Counterspell. Hopefully that's not to the jeweled lotus we just said we're gonna pull. Ulagmog's Crusher. All that glitters. Dude, all the good pauper cards. Thought Vessel. Swamp, Kodama's Reach, Shiri, Thrawn Dynamo. Uh-oh. What did I see back there? Righteous Confluence, the Thyrax, Ghoulish Impetus, Training Center, and a Flawless Maneuver. There we go. That's pretty sick. Congrats, Hollywood. That's all going to you, my friend. Make sure you reach out to me with the your address. Okay. Yes, I agree they will get unbanned. That's going to be crazy when we've been saving all of ours. Here we go. Wheel of names, everybody. 6 entries left. Let's see where we got some good boxes left. Oh, some really good boxes left. Ryan M is up. I gotta have another box for you, Ryan. All right, Ryan. Remove. Let's see what box Ryan is opening this time, everybody. Lost Caverns or Brothers War? Which one's it going to be? It's going to be Lost Caverns of Ixalan. LCI, this set. This set I thought was a runaway train, and then they banned Mana Crypt. I thought this set was an absolute runaway train, and then they banned Mana Crypt. I was like, oh, and then you could just see it. It just stopped. Just stopped dead in its track when they banned Mana Crypt. Mana Crypt's another one though that like I think they could unban all that stuff. All it says the box topper. I love sets of box toppers. As a store, sets of box toppers are GOAT tier because you end up selling the box and then basically get the box topper as a bonus for free as a store with the packs. All right, Ryan, here we go. We're going right into the box topper, my friend. Right into the box topper. Whisper Silk Cloak. All right. All right. Probably not the best box topper. Not a bad one either. Here we go. We'll make that the foil rare pile. Ixalan has a ton of good cards, but the major hit that everybody wanted was the Mana Crypt. Everybody wanted to open this to get a Mana Crypt. That's why they were buying the box. Mountain. The Raptor. Growing Rights of Ilmalok. Okay, I'm trying to remember the set. Warden of the Inner Sky. Oh, dude. Ryan, your luck is so ridiculously good tonight. Go play the real lottery, buddy. Go play the real lottery. Indominus Rex, and starts it out. I saw this, and this is why I started. Starts out with a Cavern of Souls foil. Ryan's luck is insane tonight, dude. Go propose to somebody, or just go gamble, dude. Your luck tonight is it's insane. Absolutely insane luck. Never seen anything like that. Such a fan of it. Such a big win. Island. Earthshaker Dreadmaw. Jadelight Spelunker. What are my piles here? Terratide. Topography Tracker. Kellen. Dino DNA. And a Sunken Citadel. Absolute crazy. Right, says haha. Bro hit can't complain earlier. Oh, dude, I cannot wait to open your collector box at the end. Oh, you're gonna hit so big. Abuelo Ancestral Echo. We opened all these sets of which I can't pronounce anything. Maybe I just can't read. Pantalaza, Sun Favored Mythic. Gahalta Stampede Tyrant. Love that card. Mountain and a threefold Thunder Hulk. Oh, these are good, aren't they? These are the double-sided mountains. Is there one of those in every pack? Hold on. That's the first one we've hit, right? Yeah. Been a rough ride till tonight. This is it, baby. Your whole life has turned. Your whole life has went from that to this. Congratulations. I'm honored to be the turn of your life. Magmatic Galleon. Panthologist's Pickaxe. Is that a mythic? Why is that a mythic? What does that do that makes it a mythic? Whenever equipped creature attacks, draw a card, then does... Oh, that's... Alright. Craft with one or more creatures, 5. When enters battlefield, attach a target creature. Okay. That's pretty good. It's a good mythic, I guess. And Henry Wu. Oh, these are the Jurassic Park cards. Unstable Glyph Bridge. Alright. Oof. There's a Rex card in every pack, and it can be the land. That's what it is. Yes. Okay. Okay. Can't keep up with all the... I haven't opened this set in a very, very, very long time. The Yearling. We haven't had these packs in a long time. Treasure Map. It's a great card. Skeleton Crew. Oh, the God. Oof. That thing's crazy. Yeah, these are dual-sided, right? That's a cool card. Welcome to... And Threefold Thunderhulk again. Alright, still looking for a Mana Crypt. We got the Cavern of Souls. This is one of those sets that I think long-term can do really, really well. Because it's got a Thousand Moons. It's got cards that are hard like that to reprint. And then it's got the Jurassic Park cards. And then it's got, you know, like the Mana Crypt that if that gets unbanned. Swamp. And a Sunken Citadel. Those caves. Lots of double-sided cards in this set. You guys like double-sided cards or not? I think they're fine. I would hate double-sided cards if, you know. But I think they're fine. Swamp. Throne of the Grim Captain. Ooh, I like that artwork. Hit the Mother Load. That was the buy box from where I think. Throne of the Grim Captain again. Savage Order. And Kitesail Larcenist. Alright, this has been a light box since that cavern. Yeah, the Jurassic Park cards do pretty well. It's just sets like this, I just feel like have so much stuff that are hard to reprint, which then makes it, you know, just better for longer term. Gem Cut Buccaneer, the Hatcher, Command Tower. That's the dual Command Tower. It's pretty cool. The Ever Flowing Well. All right, is it just me or is our mythic count? Because we had that one pack that had the double mythics. It feels like our mythic count's pretty low. 6 mythics so far, Ryan. I mean, one of them's huge in the Cavern of Souls, but you feel like your mythic count has to pick up a little bit, buddy. Twists and Turns. Sentinel of the Nameless City. Brass Tunnel Grinder. Echoing Deeps. Ellie and Alan. And Restless Vents, the dual land. Okay, Ryan, come on, buddy. Come on. Three packs left, Ryan. The Cavern of Souls took it out of us. Cutzel, Deeproot Pilgrimage, Soul of the Lost, Ore Rich Stalactite, the Skull Spore Nexus. Double target creature's power, pretty good. Plains and a Deeproot Pilgrimage. The dual side plates. This is the set that has what's that that artifact that it's an artifact creature. It's a pretty good card. I don't remember what it's called. Tired. Has that artifact creature in it that's really good in this set. Starts with a W. I don't remember. Roaming Throne, not a W. You're right. Roaming Throne. All right, the Millennium Calendar. This is going to be your mythic pack. Millennium Calendar. There we go. Legendary artifact. Paleontologist. Carmen, the Cruel Sky Marcher mythic. Breaches. That's a good card. Mountain and a Carnage Tyrant. Special guest Carnage Tyrant. I told you it was your mythic pack. This is such a cool card. Can't be countered. Hexproof. 7/6. There we go. All right, that was your mythic pack. Let's see if we can get one more spicy pack for Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Get one more hay here. Let's get one more good pack. The Plains. The Ridgeline. Growing Rights of Itmalok. Another Mythic Panzala. Get Lost. Forest. Is Get Lost good? Get Lost might be good. And the Belligerent. All right. So total of that one was weird. This was a weird box. Cavern of Souls, by far your biggest hit. Carnage Tyrant is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ended up with 11 mythics. It was rough there for a while. You came back on through the end. Ryan, thank you for playing, my friend. That's a fun box to open. That one feels good because it just feels like you get so much stuff all over the place. That was the set that had all sorts of different like subsets in it. He says as long as the Lord of the Rings box is good. The Lord of the Rings box, listen, I'm not gonna lie, the Lord of the Rings box is a gamble to open regardless. But it's also very fun to open. Did I ever tell you guys the story of Lord of the Rings? Sorry, not like the story of Lord of the Rings. But at my store, nobody wanted that box. I mean, it came out and just nobody wanted it. Let's see who's next. All right, Ryan, this is your last win. God. We're getting Ryan out of here. Ryan, last time. Let's see what box Ryan gets. Oh. No more spots, Timothy. You had plenty of time. Plenty all week to buy spots. All right, Modern Horizons 3 for Ryan. All right. Anyway, nobody bought Lord of the Rings at all from our store. And so I had 58 boxes that I got from Distro on release. And they were expensive. And at the time, I mean, it was just, I was in a different place as a store. And I needed the money. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And so we opened all 58 boxes of Special Collector Edition. Because nobody wanted it. We had to move the stuff. Nobody was doing, on TCG Player, we would have been losing money on the, we would have been losing money on the boxes. So we just opened it and we ended up making like, I don't know, 5 or 10%, something like that. Because we hit one serialized card. It was the Ozolith. And I don't know, man. That set wrecked me. Absolutely wrecked me. All right, Ryan, here we go, buddy. Let's go. Modern Horizons 3. Oh my gosh, these packs are impossible to open. Here we go. Looking for Eldrazi's. Looking for serialized Eldrazi, but also just any Eldrazi is a pretty big hit in this set. Tune the Narrative, Victimize, Bloodstained Mire, and the Fetch Lands. Got more Fetch Lands. Tempt with Mayhem. Harbinger of the... Oh, we'll count the Fetch Lands separately. Harbinger of the Seas. Chelonian Nightmare. And a Kalia of the Vast. Off the rip. Foil Mythic. Borderless. Dude, look at that artwork. What a good looking Kalia. That card is beautiful. All right. Holy moly. I don't think I've ever seen that. It's amazing. I can buy cards all day. I can open packs all day. And there's still cards that I don't think I've ever really looked at. Island. Unholy Heat. Oh, I'm putting the islands here. Unstable Amulet. Savane's Reclamation. Conversion Apparatus. Arna Kinderlid Sky Captain. I like these arts. Amphibian Downpour. And a Keurig Son of Yawgmoth in the absolutely cool etched foil there. Card looks gorgeous. Look at that thing. Absolute home run in the Keurig. What do you guys think? Modern Horizons 3, another set that seems like could pump any day. If you told me a story where Modern Horizons 3, was a $600 box at the end of the year, I would totally believe you. It's sitting at like $430 right now, something like that. But this is just one of those sets where, like, once the supply dries up, it's out. Monumental Henge, and the set just has so much good stuff in it. Talon Gates of Maladra, Ruby Medallion. Oh, dude, this art on these medallions is so freaking good. Kalia the Vast, and an Emerald Medallion. Lots of Kalias and lots of medallions. The artwork on the medallions are so good. Look at those things. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, they won't. They can't reprint this. They're serialized cards. They won't reprint this. They might reprint cards in it, but they won't reprint. The Chant. Quorum the Undertaker Mythic. Foil. Sorry, my piles are wrong. Invert Polarity. Ashling, another Mythic. And another Mythic, the Necrodominance. That was a 3 Mythic pack. There we go. MH2 did get printed a ton, but it did not have serialized cards. The serialized card thing makes it hard for them to reprint. Now, they could restock, but, I mean, I don't think I've seen Modern Horizons 3 at distro collector boxes, really, since release, really. But, Jolted Awake, Unholy Heat, Invert Polarity, the Cultist, Genku, Future Shaper, Esper Sentinel, that's what we were looking for. An Esper Sentinel, and then a Crabomination. Okay. I think, isn't the serialized card like in here somewhere? Island, Priest of Titania. I don't think I've ever pulled a serialized, but I think I remember. Uh-oh. Look what you got there. You got an Eldrazi coming up, I think. I think it's an Eldrazi. I don't want to get you excited. I might be wrong. I think it's an Eldrazi. Flare, Fortitude, Ulamog, the Defiler. It was an Eldrazi. There we go. Those are hard to pull. Those are hard to pull. I'll put a sleeve on that one. Absolute huge card. Congratulations, Ryan. What a hit. The Eldrazi were hard to pull in this set. I remember when we streamed this quite a bit. Yes, that is the serialized variant. I think that the serialized is in the front packs, though. I think I remember that being the case. Because we streamed one night and nobody had pulled a serialized yet. Bloodstained Mire, our second fetch land. And then the next day, everybody was like, hey, the serialized is in the front and we didn't look enough through them. So I think the serialized in this is actually in the front 5 cards. I think it's protected right there in the front 5 cards. So it'll be like 1, 2. If you get a card here, it's serialized. And then you get the island, the land. Snow-covered waste, Priest, Ormith Dancer, Omo, Queen of Vesuva, Shifting Woodland, Grist, the Voracious Larva, and a Polluted Delta in the foil. Woo! Retro frame foil fetch land, baby. 3rd fetch land of the box. Here we go, looking for serialized. Mountain, Strike It Rich, Echoes of Eternity. This was a huge card at first. I don't know if that one's held up. Oh, what do you got there? What is that? Null Drifter? Oh, Strict Serenite. I was like, what is that card? It was the frame break. Completely got me. So what is happening? That frame break on that wing completely distracted me. All right, everybody. What do we have here? Nesting Grounds, Rasheen, the Roaring Prophet, Winter Moon, Crabomination, and an Arna. Yes, I do really like when they do alternate art. I think all serialized cards should be unique art. You're gonna make them good, make them good. Like make it a chase that people want. Or just don't do them. I don't think you need serialized cards. Pearl Medallion. That's all 3 of the 5 medallions, and an Eldamare. I don't think you really need serialized cards anymore. I think things have been proven. 1 pack left, Ryan. Still looking for serialized, but you got a pretty good box here. You got the Eldrazi. You got 3 fetch lands. I'd like to see 1 more fetch land here for you. All right, no serialized. Disruptor Flute, Omo, Dream Tide Whale. Oh, Phyrexian Tower in the close, a huge good mythic, and a Ripples of Undeath. All right, Ryan, 3 fetch lands. Your big pull there is the Ulamog. I believe it was Ulamog. Your big pull is Ulamog the Defiler. It's a big hit. Congratulations, my friend. Thank you for playing. You bought the serialized Sheoldred alt art. Dang. That's sick. What does that go for? What's the damage on Sheoldred serialized? $1K? That's actually cheaper than I would have thought it was. Everything should just be $1K though. All right, Ryan, we got 1 more box to open for you. We're going to save it for the end. You've got your Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth collector box, keeping everybody on the edge of their seat on a Sunday night, making you tired for work tomorrow. That's what we do. Let's put you guys on the screen again, and my advertisement for whatever that is. And let's spin the names. 4 people left, 4 boxes left. It's going to be Matt W, everybody. Matt W, come on down. All right, Matt. Let's see which of the boxes you get to open, my friend. Ooh, got a little quick box here. The Double Masters 2022. Double Masters 2022. This one's crazy because the boxes are smaller than those little kits they did. This is a wild box. These are hard to sell on eBay, on TCG Player too, because everybody thinks they should be sealed, but they're not. They come this way. This is how they come from distro. They just put that little tape thing on. I don't know. I don't like them either. But here we go. This set's fire. Such a blast to open. Such a blast to open these. I don't get to open full boxes of this very often. Every now and then I'll open one of the packs from the retail ones. Like distro basically had 1 wave of these, and then they just gave us the retail variants that were like the giant box with 1 pack in them. And those were really hard because the bottoms of these packs open up by themselves a lot. Anyway, here we go, Matt. That's textured foil. I think there's Eldrazi textured foils in these. Oh, I pulled you an Imperial Seal. Nice. Yeah, dude, these are very fun packs. Deadly Recluse, the Captain, Entity, Rampant Growth, Stagger Shock, Travel Preparations, Thought Scour, Chancery, Spell Pierce, Blood Artist, Imperial. Oh, dude, you got it. Oh, I know what that is. Imperial Archangel. So you're gonna get an Emerald. So you're gonna get 4 hits basically here. Emilial the Blessed, Saditsky, Brood Tyrant. I think it's Damnation. Damnation and the awesome foil. I love this set. This set is a blast. Absolute blast to open. Love the artwork in the set. Absolute home run of the Damnation. That card sells so fast when you get it. It's like one of the fastest selling cards we ever buy. All right, here we go. Aristocrats, Shadowborn Apostle, a couple bucks in foil. Deranged Assistant, Connoisseur, Psychic Symbiont, Unearth, The Lightning Bolt, Scott Thought Scour. Lightning Bolt's good. Seeker of the Way. The Bedlam Reveler. Forbidden Orchard, pretty good. Rishkar. Where are my piles here? And our last hit. Oh, Emrakul comes back again. Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn, not the etched one, but just a regular foil borderless Emrakul. Hell yeah, dude. Matt, congratulations. What a card. Absolutely a home run of a card. Beautiful. It's an Emrakul type of night tonight. Let's go. Draft boxes are a blast to open. It's also a blast to draft. One of the best sets to draft. Chancery, Unearth, Seeker of the Way, Terminate, Simic Growth Chamber. Here we go. Divine Visitation, Pithing Needle, Teneb the Harvester, and a Marchesa the Black Rose. Okay, beautiful Marchesa. Really cool artwork. Not the best hit though. Here we go. Last pack for Matt. Here we go, baby. We need something big. These are interesting boxes. You get a lot of value in like $1 to $2 cards in the commons and uncommons in this set. Terminate, Sanctuary, Burning Tree Emissary. I love this card. Absolutely love this card. Wall of Omens, another good common uncommon. Venser, Phyrexian Altar, another good hit. Assassin's Trophy, good card. And 1,000-Year Storm. All right, Matt. So, some fun stuff there. The big win was the Emrakul. Phyrexian Altar, though, also another pretty pricey card. Pretty good. I like to call Emrakul Mr. Cool. Pithing Needle, Forbidden Orchard. That Phyrexian Altar might end up being the second most expensive card that you pulled. Thank you for playing, Matt W. Getting close to the Lord of the Rings box, everybody. Getting close to the Lord of the Rings. I cannot believe Ryan got it in the first spin. If there was a way for me to make that not happen, that was like not, wouldn't affect the outcome, I would do it. There's no way to do it. It's not possible. It's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. I'm not surprised Ryan won it either. Obviously, Ryan it was still a 1 in 12 shot of winning it on the first one. Yeah. All right, Matt, thank you for playing, my friend. All right, let's see who is up next. Dude, I want to hit a Brothers War serialized card. Who's it going to be? Nicholas J. All right, Nicholas. Where are we going? Dominaria United, Brothers War, Doctor Who. We have 2 shots at serialized cards here. It's going to be Doctor Who. All right, I'm not going to lie. Doctor Who is not something I know a ton about. Doctor Who, I'm not a Doctor Who fan. Not a huge fan of Doctor Who. Set did pretty well, though. I mean, it seems like a pretty popular set. People seem to enjoy it. Nicholas, I hope you are a fan of Doctor Who. Let's go. Serialized cards from here is pretty expensive. Are pretty expensive. One of those sets for the serialized cards have done pretty dang well. Come on, Nicholas. I want to pull a serialized card. 13th Doctor off the bat, baby. Doctor Who is Star Wars levels of dead. I can't tell you why Doctor Who, though. I don't have that. The Face of Bow, Dreamroot Cascade, the 4th Doctor, and Shadow Blood Ridge, Cyber Controller. Oh, this is the set that's like you get so many rares because they didn't have uncommons. Soul and Simacrum. You got Sad Robot here, baby, in the, what foil is this? Surge foil. And a Desolate Lighthouse. Missy. Dude, this is hits after hits. There's no uncommons. And the 4th Doctor. There we go, baby. Woof. Woo-wee. Crazy. Crazy. So is it just randomized surge foiling? Swamp. The 2nd Doctor. All right, hold on. I'm trying to Command Tower. Crisis of Conscience. I don't know the major hits here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna pretend I know all the set. I don't. Time Wipe. I know that the singles sell really well though. And I know that the commander decks, that the Gold Wizards order a metric ton of commander decks. Hello, sweetie. Rootbound Craig. The Snarl. Talisman of Conviction. The 11th Doctor. The 8th Doctor. So we're just going to pull lots of doctors. Hopefully we get one of them serialized doctors. 9th Doctor. Renegade. Thaw Vessel. Skycloud Expanse. Ponder. Sergeant John Benton. Canopy Vista. Cyberman Squadron. Thespian Stage. Bessie. Horizon Canopy. The Creator. I don't know. This set doesn't do it for me, guys. I'm sorry. Nicholas, I just want you to pull. I just want you to pull a serialize. That's the win for me. Is there an expensive Doctor? What's the most expensive Doctor card? The 1st Doctor. Day of the Moon. Ace. I don't know. What is this pile? Those are all mythics. Rogue's Passage. Exotic Orchard. Amy Pond. Wedding Ring. Mythic. Sally Sparrow. Sheltered Thicket. The 11th Doctor. Another Thespian Stage. The Fugitive Doctor. And a Missy. The Master Multiplied has gone up. Okay. We'll look for the Master Multiplied. I assume the serialized will be at the end. Another Sad Boy. Parting the Ways. 3rd Doctor. Port Town. Sound of Drums. Heroic Intervention. That's a good one. Leela. Grasp of Fate. The War Doctor. And the Fugitive Doctor. All right, Nicholas. This might be serialized or bust. 11th Doctor. Reliquary Tower. Heroic Intervention. Idris. Sonic Screwdriver. Soldier. Celestial Colonnade. Flood of Mars. Carpet of Flowers. Susan Foreman. Temple of Epiphany. Glacial Fortress. And K9 Mark. Look how many rares you get. That's insane. The 10th Doctor is really popular in the show, and I believe this card is up there. All I know is the commander decks. Like, the value of the commander decks. I don't think it's necessarily like the Gold Wizards love Doctor Who. I just know that the value of the commander deck cards is super worth it compared to, like, distro price. Because we sell, like, every week we're doing, like, 20 Doctor Who commander decks to Gold Wizards. Temple of Enlightenment. The 10th Doctor, I heard this was really good. That everybody likes the 10th Doctor. Somebody I trust said that. There you go. All right, Nicholas, thank you for supporting the channel. 5th Doctor. Let's get you something good. Soul Ring. Regenerations Restored. Sergeant John Benson. I remember people telling me that this was going to be as popular as Lord of the Rings. I was like, there's no shot. And it definitely has not been. It's just like some people came in who were Doctor Who fans, but I feel like the Doctor Who franchise just isn't there. The 4th Doctor, Mythic. Drone. Temple of Plenty. Temple of Epiphany. Rootbound Craig. 4 Nox. Shipwreck March. The Rami. Lava Kala. Impending. Oh, dude, you get so many of those lands. Holy moly. Holy moly, that was a lot of lands. Oh, Master multiplied Spike because of Deadpool. That makes sense. 7th Doctor. The Flux. So we're looking for Master multiplied. The Ronnie. Fetid Pools. Into the Time Vortex. 3rd Doctor. And the 7th Doctor. All right, Nicholas. 2 packs left, my friend. Serialized hunting. We are serialized hunting for you. 12th Doctor. Joe Grant. Ian Chesterton. The 1st Doctor. Fortified Village. Run for Your Life. Exotic Orchard. Temple of Abandon. The TARDIS. And the 9th Doctor. All right, Nick. Last pack, man. Here we go. Last pack. Forest. We need a serialized card. Mind Stone. Command Tower. Clock Spinning. Sheltered Thicket. Farewell. Farewell's a good card. Barbara Wright. Canopy Vista. Overgrown Farmland. Uh-oh, do we have a serialized? Bessie. 8th Doctor. And Weeping Angel. All right, here's what I'm doing for you, Nick, because I'm going to tell you what. We are never putting Doctor Who back in this set. That was not fun for me. So, to make it more fun for me, Nick, you're also going to get a collector booster pack of Commander Masters, because holy moly, I didn't have fun opening that. And I do this to have fun opening with you guys, and that wasn't fun for me. So, Nick, here we go, baby. You're also getting a Commander Masters collector booster. Let's have some fun, Nick. I don't know. Maybe you were a Doctor Who fan, and that was more fun for you than it was for me. But I don't know. We're not going to add Doctor Who in here ever again. All right. Broken Wings. Exclude. Thriving Heap. Blood Aspirant. Fungal Plots. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Mountain. Let's pull a Jeweled Lotus. Commander Sphere. Reality Shift. Elvish Mystic. Yisan, the Wanderer Bard. Boom Pile. Boom goes the pile. Desecrate Reality. Steel Shaper's Gift. Oh, and a Mykius the Unhallowed. I love that card. Some of the coolest art, I think, ever in the portrait frame. All right, Nicholas. Hopefully you enjoyed that a little bit. Hopefully you're like a giant fan of Doctor Who and that you were excited about that. But who knows? 2 boxes left, everybody. Brothers War, Dominaria United. And then we get to open Ryan's box of the Lord of the Rings Special Collector Edition. Special Collector Holiday Edition, mind you. The Lord of the Rings. Nicholas, thank you for the support. All right, let's see who is next. Is it going to be Mark C or Timothy C? Looks like it's going to be Mark C. I wonder who's going to win the next one. All right, Mark. Let's see what box you're going to get. You're either going to get Dominaria United or Brothers War. Ooh, we're going serialized hunting. Brothers War. Here we go, Mark C. Let's go. Brothers War. This box has seen better days. Looking for serialized cards. This is Josh's favorite set. He's a big fan of the serialized cards. I believe he has a full serialized set, or at least he was working on a full serialized set. This is another set this is like the first big set we did when we had a store. When we started the store. This is like one of the first sets that came out. And we did a bunch of singles just because I thought that's what I needed to do. And we opened the heck out of this set. I had people in the store opening product for me. Oh, Ryan. See you, buddy. The Mindbreaker. Stasis Coffin. Kayla's Music Box. All right, this is the set that has all these Brothers War retro frame cards, which are super cool. Adaptive automation and an Optimus Prime, and then oh my god! Oh baby, Mark C! Serialized Cage Sun! Let's freaking go! Off the rip! Let's freaking go! The Cage Sun serialized number 458 of 500. Dude, we've been waiting for it all night. The Cage Sun. Let's go. Look at that centering. Holy moly, look at that centering. The Cage Sun. Let's freaking go. Serialized. I was just going to start talking about the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. But holy moly. Let's freaking go. The Cage Sun. For Mark C. Vampire Laugh says, that's my brother. Let's go. Congratulations to Mark C. That's freaking go, baby. Y'all thought Ryan was the big winner. Holy moly, the rest of the box is just, I mean, what do you do? This whole night is nothing but not waiting for the come up. It's like, let's freaking go, Mark. Absolute craziness. The Cage Sun's a huge one too, isn't it? Whew. The Mythic Cage Sun serialized. Oh baby, I'm so happy that we pulled something good tonight. Holy moly, Mishra. Everything's gonna be a letdown now, everybody. Liquid Metal Coating, love that card. Tome, Thorn of Amethyst, Archie the Shapeshifter, and a, what am I doing here? Oh, Cage Sun. Mark C, congratulations. Let's go. Dude, all right. That is so good. Oh, I have never pulled a serialized card out of this. We opened a ton of boxes. I've never pulled a serialized card out of this. Skitterbeam Battalion. Dude, this box has been in my room. Boots. Bonesaw. I think it's always funny to think about that. Door to Nothingness. Gold Bug. And an Urza's Command. $400 Cage Sun. Is that what that is? That's awesome. This is the set that there's so many serialized cards. There are like 60 of them, right? 60 different cards. Bonesaw. Elsewhere Flask. An Amaze Mine Tomb. Then the Clay Champion is our borderless foil. I think the other thing I like in the set is the melding Urza is really cool. Can you get two serialized? Has that ever happened? The Great Worm. Can you imagine getting two serialized? Swiftfoot Boots. Ramos, the Dragon Engine. And Foil Jetfire. Oh, that's just fun. I gotta say it. It is just fun. The foil Shattered Glass is what I was going to talk about. We would have lost money on our opening had we not opened a foil Shattered Glass, and we were the first person to sell one on eBay. I think we sold the foil Shattered Glass. It was this card, the Optimus Prime. I think we sold it for like $5,000 or something ridiculous like that. It was the first one sold on eBay. Ornithopter, Chromatic Lantern, and a Gix's Command. Pretty good card. That like completely saved that entire release for us because we opened a ton of singles. It was like when I was still learning how to do stuff, and Magic also wasn't like my focus at the time on the YouTube channel, so I didn't have the Magic audience. Here's the Urza that melds into the Urza Planeswalker. Freaking love this card. The Crown, Brawler, Millstone, Swiftfoot Boots, Perilous Vault, and a Slicer. I think that those the Shattered Glass have come way down though. Like, obviously from release they've come right out, but even like they just haven't, that just didn't have the collector element to it. Queen, Scholar, Ivory Tower, Bonesaw, Inspiring Sanctuary, Slicer, and an Ashnod. We do not do mass box openings anymore. I just don't have to, because we buy so many collections online. We are already slammed doing singles the way we do them. And then, you know, for me, I've got the Gold Wizard program now, which allows me to, you know, to buy more boxes than I already need. So the reason that we originally did it was just to order more boxes and increase, you know, the way that we interact with distribution than what we need in, you know, online sales and whatever. And so that is now done. Oh, I thought this was going to be a foil Shattered Glass card. The Gold Wizard program really helps that now. So I also wouldn't feel good about taking more boxes away from the Gold Wizard. We bought a $75,000 collection. I did a video on it. It's one of my more viewed videos. That was the biggest collection we bought. A ton of dual lands. It was also just like a massive collection of cards. Cloud City, Blitzwing, and a Worm Coil Engine in foil. Woof! That's a cool looking card. Yeah, that was a big one. The $70,000 collection was that was so much fun to do and to go through. And that was like really one of the first times we really bought a massive collection. You know, since then we've gotten a lot better at it and a lot more efficient. But we learned a ton through that. Learned an absolute ton. Ornithopter, Rune Chanter Pike, Jetfire, and a Fauna Shaman. Alright, without that serialized card, I don't know if this box would have been super good. Worm Coil Engine was pretty sick. But that was the rest of the box. I don't know. Urza Skylix. There's just not a ton. I guess you have a lot of Swiftfoot boots in here. Ivory Tower, the Drum, Goblin Charbelcher, and a Gixen Puppeteer. All right. What a home run, though. Holy moly. The serialized Cage Sun for Mark C. Let's go, my friend. Congratulations. It was a good box? Oh, okay. I was wrong. We don't pay 75%. That's for sure. I'll pay 75% for higher end cards. I would say the average collection, you know, when we do a giant collection buy like that, the average price clocks in around 50%. It depends on how many we scale our collection buying. So if your card is under $10, we pay whatever 45% or something like that. If your card's above $10, it's like 50%. If you know the average card over $100, we'll pay like whatever percentage it ends up being. I don't have that in my head off the top of my head right now. So the percentages scale with the value of the cards essentially. It usually averages in at around 50% for singles. But keep in mind we're buying, you know, 2,000, 3,000 cards at a time from people. And that's the big win for that person, is that we don't just have a buy list of cards. We actually buy your whole collection. You also don't have to do any work with us. Like we will go through the collection, we use the machines, and that's a big way that I think why a lot of people use us, because they don't have to do the work. They just send their cards in and we process them. We send a whole list of all the cards that we buy, with the value of the cards, the condition of the cards, everything. All right, so the last person, let's roll their name. Timothy C. Dominaria United. And it's going to be Dominaria United. Now, I do know, Timothy, if you pull the textured foil Sheoldred, I do have a friend in the comment section. Chase will buy this card off of you. Here we go. Timothy C. Looking for Sheoldred. This was a hugely popular set. Can't believe my brother won at Brothers War. That's awesome. These box toppers were terrible. Now, this was the set they did like all legendary creatures in. And yeah, I know. There's just not really nothing in the box toppers. What's up, Lauren? Oh, I forgot we could hit the tabernacle. Holy moly, I forgot all about that. Dude, Matt. Lauren sent me a... What is your text, Lauren? I'll get to it, Lauren. I had a busy weekend. All right, here we go. Timothy C. I forgot that there is maybe Legends cards in here. Totally forgot about that. All right. All right. I love these textured foil. I totally forgot the Legends cards. Blade Wing, Zira, and Defiler of Vigor. This is a very cool set to open because of those Legends cards. We could top, you could top the Tabernacle. You can do that in the Lord of the Rings sets. Value-wise. Isn't that silly? All right, Island. Tura. The Horde Master. Stronghold Arena. Oh, what are my piles here? Dude, my pile game. It's hard to do when you have different sets. Tatiova. It's kind of cool. Jasmine. The Assassin Lord. The Raven Man. And Archangel of Wrath. All right, Timothy, a whole lot of nothing so far. Whole lot of nothing so far. Oh, Legends card. Right there. Just a Legends card right there. It's not a Tabernacle. It is a Subdue. Target creature deals no damage during combat, gains X toughness until end of turn where X is a costing test. We got a Legends. I don't know how rare that is. Maybe once per case, I think. Maybe that's what it was. But not the best Legends card. I'm gonna put it in the hit pile though. There goes our chances at the Tabernacle. The Haughty Jin. General. Torsen, the founder of Benalia, our first mythic, and a Temporal Firestorm. Serialized 004 for 60k. No shot that sells. No shot that sells. That's like a maybe that low serialized. I don't know. Maybe $10,000. Shivan Reef, Baru, Baird, Stang, and a Soul Kanar the Tainted. Yeah, that price is insane. I sold a serialized of 300 a couple weeks ago. I want to say it was like $4,500 or something like that. We got that one sold in a trade. Braids. All right, this is a very interesting opening. It's really, this set is really it's really Sheoldred or bust. Like really Sheoldred or bust. There's like, holy moly. What did they do? They just didn't print anything else. Yeah, Jin was expensive a long time ago. I don't think that's come down. Because the problem is everybody just opens a set like crazy trying to get Sheoldreds. For a while, it was like, that's what people were doing. Archangel of Wrath. Another Ramses. Leaf Crown Visionary. There's just like no mythics here. Foil Relic. What do you mean by Foil Relic? Plains? Rivaz? Oh, in uncommon. I'm going to send him all the uncommons anyway. So I send all the cards when I do this. Soul of Windgrace. I love that card. Aether Channeler. Foil Relic, though. What's the... Oh, Relic of Legends. It's more expensive than most rares. All right, Von Doom with the Insight. Relic of Legends. Add 3 mana, add 1 mana of any color. Oh, that's pretty good. In Legendary Tribal, that seems like it would be a pretty good card. Joda, the Unifier in the etched foil version. These cards are beautiful. Some of the most beautiful Magic cards ever printed, if you ask me. It's a pretty good one. Guardian Obelisk. Tobias. King Darien. And Asten. Okay, Timothy. We don't see serialized cards hardly ever. That was kind of a one-off when we bought that. Forest. Serialized cards don't... they just don't exist, basically. They're hard. Hard to find people with them. Rasputin and a Jaya here. And a Shadowrite Priest. The Jaya Planeswalker. Alright, Timothy. 3 packs left, my friend. He waited this whole time to find a Sheoldred. Come on, baby. Swamp. Rahad. The World Spell. There's a mythic. Academy Lore Master. General Elder Dragon. Shivan Reef. And a Horde Master. This is one of those sets, so ironically, I see a lot of people trying to complete sets. Just because it attracted an older audience of Magic that used to set collect. Silver Scrutiny. Anointed Peacekeeper. Rasputin. Braids. And Astor. Alright, Timothy. One more shot for Sheoldred. This is a Sheoldred or Bust set. Sheoldred or Bust. One more shot at it. Mountain. Astor. Revaz of the Claw. The Wayfarer. Urborg. Yavimaya Coast. And a Shana Purifying Blade. Alright, Timothy. Not the greatest, my friend. It is really Sheoldred or Bust if you are Dominaria United. Thank you for playing, my friend. What do you guys think? Do you guys enjoy doing this, chat? Do you guys enjoy watching it? Should we do this again? Or should we just go back to the regular, everyday streaming? I throw up some packs and boxes and you guys go through it. Is this fun or not fun? Very curious on what you guys think. I'm sure the buyers and people in will either message me and say this was bad or not. But I'm curious from you guys if you enjoy watching it. Having less people involved is interesting too, because it means there's less people. It's fun to go through these collector boxes like a trip through time. I agree with that. That's fun. We are opening the Lord of the Rings right now. This is Ryan's box. I wrote on it with Sharpie. You guys are having fun watching. All right, cool. Here we go, Ryan. All the marbles, buddy. Ryan won this box instantly at the very beginning of the stream. And Ryan was okay with us waiting and keeping you all here because Ryan is a good friend to me for sure. Because you guys would have left as soon as we opened this box. Ryan, this is yours. $1,800 Lord of the Rings special collector edition. We're looking for 1 of 100 serialized cards. We're looking for the borderless mythics. This is a very, very fun box to open. This is a set that nobody liked. This is a set that nobody liked for a very long time, and then all of a sudden just went absolutely bananas. Is there a box topper? There's no box topper. This also has the The special art cards. Lots of crazy. I did. We opened 58 boxes of this, but they were only worth $260 at the time. So. Oh, I'm not telling you my theory. Not telling you my theory. That's an in-person conversation, not a YouTube conversation. Here we go. Alvin Farsight. Banished from Adoris. Samwise the Stouthearted. There's some actual good value in like Lorien Revealed and some of the uncommons here. So you're obviously getting all the cards, right? But just so you guys all know. All right. Spiteful Banditry. Some people love these scrolls. Some people hate them. I'm not a fan of the scroll cards, to be honest. They look incomplete. The art should go all the way. If they were full art, it would look way better. I just feel like the art's incomplete. Courteous Resolve. Horn of the Mark. And a Gimli's. All right, I got to figure out piles here. There's just so many different cards. And a Soul's Attendant. Gimli's Reckless Might. Oh, I love the circular ring. Counselor's Deliberation and a Bitter Voidfall. All right, Swamp. Legolas Greenleaf. Fall of Car Andros. Minius Trineth. Lorthro Corrupt Sheriff. See, I love this variant right here. Diabolic Intent. I love those variants. I think those look sick. Diabolic Intent. There we go. Pretty good card. Pretty good mythic. It's definitely worth more sealed. But if you hit the serialized, dude, the serialized cards are like $3 to $4 grand each. So it's definitely worth it to open if you know, I don't know. I don't want to say it necessarily. It's definitely more fun to open. The Gaffer. Call Forth the Tempest. Radagast the Brown and the Mythic. And a Cavern of Souls in the Paths to Dead. All right, Ryan. Holy moly. Surge Foil, Cavern of Souls. It's a Cavern of Souls type of day. Radagast the Brown in an Explorer. Surge Foil, Path of the Dead. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's a Cavern of Souls type day, my friend. Huge hit there. Huge hit. It's not the hit we want, though. I know what he's looking for. Lembas, Old Man Willow, Island, Sail into the West. The Balrog. Legolas's Quick Reflexes is a pretty big card. Pretty expensive. I'm glitching out here. That was a good one. Goldberry. And Golem the Patient Plotter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ryan. Uh-oh. It's a borderless foil. The Watcher. All right. Borderless foil. The Watcher in the Water. $250 hit on the Path of the Dead. Yeah, I knew that was big. The Watcher in the Water, legendary creature, not serialized. Is that a mythic? Yes. There you go. Mythic borderless. Cool art. Probably not the borderless mythic you want. Although you can hit 2 of them in a box. So things aren't over yet. The One Ring's obviously the one that you really want to hit. But it's not over yet. March on the Black Gate. Gift of Strands. Samwise. Nazgul. These are huge. Expensive. Well, this set's gone up in price because people want to complete the sets. And man, these cards, I mean, after the initial race to the bottom that I was a part of, Delightful Halfling, I mean, nobody opened them. Another, oh, the Core Heaven, another one. Dude, these are pretty sick. And an Elvish Harmonger. I always forget there's another card after this. Another land, the Core Haven. Not the best there. Not the best. But it is still another big hit. Yeah, the borderless foils, I mean, they're insane cards now. I don't remember what we sold our borderless foil one ring for, but it was not enough. Like, oh, this was one of those sets you should have just thrown it in the back and kept it. Gandalf the White, Mythic Foil, Nazgul Battle Mace, the Fateful Strike, Pettering Took, and oh, Arwen in the borderless non-foil. Arwen, the Mortal Queen. People hated this art because you just have no clue what that card is. No clue. People hated that. There we go. There's a borderless. Very, very fun, Ryan. Congrats on winning this. Very, very fun to open. There's just so many slots of which you can get hits too. Like you can get a one ring right here after this card. You can get a one ring. I mean, there's so many slots to hit big here. This could have been a one ring. Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit, Mythic, Farmer Cotton, Galadriel. This also, I believe, could have been a one ring. The Ring Goes South could have been a one ring. Murdy-Doc Brandy Call. Uh-oh. Another borderless foil. The Witch King of Animar. Okay, dude. 2 borderless foils is huge. 2 borderless foils. Witch King of Animar. There we go. I don't know what those are worth. We got 1 Nazgul. Dude, the Nazguls are hard to pull. Ryan, we're looking for the good stuff here. You've gotten good pulls, but there's still more. I can tell. I can tell you right now there's still more. Barad-dûr. I can't pronounce any of this stuff. My piles are also terrible. Fell Beast of Mordor. Cameras. Horn of the Mark. Smeagol, Helpful Guide. And Tempt with Discovery. The Hiddlebrand art was another pretty big sell point of this stuff. Yeah, Cavern of Souls was a big hit. Witch King, big hit, but it's not the one we want. It's not the one we want. I know what Ryan's here for. Mountain. Forge anew. Loriathan Blade. Minas Morgul, the Dark Fortress. Mithril Coat, that was a pretty big card. The Arboreal Alliance. And Tempt with Discovery. All right, Ryan. 3 packs left, my friend. Looking for serialized. 3 packs left. In 58 boxes, we pulled 1 serialized card. Torment of Golem. I didn't even pull it. Moore pulled it. My store manager, his luck is insane. Island. Scroll of Isidore. Bilbo, the Birthday Boy. Galadriel's Dismissal. Born Upon a Wind. And Samwise. And then the final card. Another borderless is the, I don't even know, Palantir of whatever. Another borderless. It's 4 borderless, 2 foils, 2 non-foils on the borderless. Or think. Palantir or whatever. Listen. I got made fun of so much in my initial videos on these because I couldn't pronounce any of the Lord of the Rings stuff. But it's just who I am. Taunt from the Rampart. Galadriel, another Galadriel in Mythic Foil. Mirkwood Chandler. The Watcher in the Water in the Surge Foil borderless. Mines of Moria. And a Soul's Attendant. All right, 1 last shot, my friend. Here we go. 1 last shot. Yeah, this is a good box. This has been a very, very good box. The Cavern of Souls really pushes it. That Smog token, I think, is like 10 bucks. Here we go. This is the last shot. Ryan, hold on to the edge of your seats, my friend. Your seat. You're probably not in 2 seats, but hold on to the edge of your 1 seat. Here we go. Gorbeg, the Mountain. Come on. 1 ring. Sharky. The Battle of the Bywater. Steering Light. Display of Power. Frodo Baggins, last shot here. Oh, Treebird, the eldest of the Ents. The Dorian, the Siege Tower. All right, my friend. Well, no serialized, no One Ring either. No serialized, no One Ring. But this Cavern of the Souls really actually pulled it out. No Bowmasters either. Holy moly. No Bowmasters, no One Ring. But you did hit the Cavern of Souls. Kind of saved your box. The other thing you got that was pretty good. The Witch King of Animar. The borderless cards you got. Dude, Gandalf the White. Don't sleep on that card either. I think that's actually worth a little bit. Because it's hard to find these cards. Watcher in the Water. Yeah, I mean you had 4 borderless cards. Which is pretty good. That looked pretty good. Ryan, congrats on winning the big lottery there. Woof, what a night. Oh, I'm exhausted. That is, I'll tell you what, that is nerve-wracking. Opening that box took a lot out of me. That's nerve-wracking. There's so many different ways to get a hit. It's crazy. I think he left. I think Ryan left. I don't think Ryan was happy with the opening. Should do roulette again. Did everybody have fun? I think there's a lot of mixed emotions going on in the roulette players, which is what happens when you play roulette. So it definitely fits. I think there's a lot of mixed emotions in there. Hitting the big box right off the bat. It's just, I mean, you can't do anything about it. It's just something that happened. Yeah, there's a lot of like $10 to $25 cards in that box. Did you guys have fun watching at least? The watchers? Give me some feedback. It was a fun watch, says Zerkery. I don't get the hype around the Lord of the Rings cards. Posters are cool. Yeah, no, that was rough. That was a rough. I mean, your hype on the Lord of the Rings cards is One Ring, Bowmasters, and serialized cards. We hit none of that. Ryan had a blast. Thank God. Thank God Ryan had fun. Oh, Ryan, I'm glad you had fun, my friend. I was nervous that whole time. We'll do something like that again. I think what we'll do, we'll go back to regular streams. It's either going to be tomorrow night, Monday, or Wednesday when we stream. It depends on when I am doing the podcast this week. But it'll be one of those 2 days. We'll stream again. We'll have a lot of fun. Make sure you're in the Discord server. Go to KitchenTableTCG.com. Join the Discord server. That's where I put all this stuff out when we're going to do it. You can kind of pre-purchase packs, which is great for you because you know you're going to get in. It's also great for me because it, like, you know, Louis opened every remastered set. Is that true? We didn't open Innistrad Remastered. Oh, you're telling me to open. That would be fun. Do a remastered set open. Could do like 1 pack of each. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun. I'll have to see what boxes I have around to do that. That was a blast, everybody. Absolute blast. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. To all of you people who hopped into the stream and purchased stuff, thank you so much. It's just so much fun to get to do this. I'm super appreciative of it. To all of you who also couldn't buy in and just got to watch and got to enjoy it, thank you to you as well. You are also incredibly valuable, and I appreciate you, and it is so much fun to get to do this. And I just want to say again how honored I am to get to open up packs and hang out with you guys on this YouTube channel. It's hard to put into words, like how lucky and blessed and just how fun this is. And so I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for watching, for being a part of the YouTube channel, for being in the Discord server, for talking, for commenting, for buying breaks, for just being involved in it. You are all amazing, and I appreciate you so much. We will either be live again tomorrow night, or we will be live again on Wednesday. I think what we'll do this next one, how many Tarkir boxes? We'll do a little bit of Tarkir, and maybe I'll mix it up with some remastered sets, and just kind of hang out. We'll throw up some more of these draft packs. I think I've got like 10 to 15 more of those left. We'll have some fun with that. And then what we'll do is we'll figure out what the next break is. I want to do some vertical breaks too, or also some like you get all the mountain cards, all the forest cards, all the colorless cards, all the lands, that kind of stuff. That'd be a lot of fun. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys have yourself a fantastic night. I have to get up early with my kiddos tomorrow, get them to school and all that stuff. We will probably be live again. We will definitely be alive tomorrow, hopefully. But we'll probably be live again tomorrow or on Wednesday. Hop into the Discord server. You guys have yourself a fantastic day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video. Thank you again to everybody who was in here.